Well, hello ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to part 9 of this series. Today we'll be bothering with all the connecting rods, what are for connecting the cylinders to the crankshaft and the crankshaft to the water pump. And we'll start off by making the eccentric sheaves here on the side. We'll make these out of brass, or bronze rather, for convenience and for wear reasons. Next, we're going to make these little parts here, which connect the eccentric eye to the rods later on. And on this one especially, they're going to be adjustable by means of a thread and a counter nut to get the valve timing just right. On this one, I'll probably just screw them both tight into each other, and that's that. Well, I did of course apply way too much solder like an idiot, so now we'll have to machine that out of there again. And after that has happened, without any problems whatsoever, we're going to tackle the connecting rods. The eccentric rod gets a kink in it in order to align properly with the eccentric and the valve block. To do that somewhat repeatably, I've got this very sophisticated bending block, 2 of them matter of fact. And here's the piece of rod we're going to use. It's going to get chopped in half. You can see I prepared threads on either end. And let's hope this goes first try. To link the valve rod and eccentric rod together, I had initially planned to just hammer this end flat and drill through there, but now I think it's kinda ambitious to try and hammer 2.5mm round stock to 2mm flat and then expect a 2mm hole to drill in there without breaking through the sides. So instead we're going to prepare this piece of brass make two pieces out of this with a hole in here which is going to sit in here, and a cutout on the other side which the eccentric rod then gets soldered into. Feierabend!
Aber ja, kenne ich das Gefühl, nur ich mache so.
Well, after about 2 months of workshop abstinence due to the exam phase at university, I'm finally back at this project, and we shall continue by making the connecting rods. Well, you just saw me make the oilers for the connecting rods and also the numerous amounts of connecting pins for the con rods, for the pistons, for the cranks, for the valve rod, for the water pump rod, you name it. Now all that's missing for the engine itself will be the steam inlet and exhaust pipes. I have temporarily hooked this up with some silicone tubing because I do not want to fit the tubes in place and solder them tight yet. I want to do that after this thing has been sent to the galvanic works. And well, the machine is essentially complete. The machine itself, we are still missing the governor here and the water pump, of course, but the most important part is, of course, whether the engine runs or not. And I think it would be pretty big dick move of me to just cut the episode here and not show it running. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching, and that's it for today. Bye! Nah, I'm just kidding. This thing is not connected to a compressor. I will power this thing with my lungs purely. Here we go. Well, I'm pretty happy with that. As you can see, it can run very slowly indeed, it runs regularly, and I shit you not, I didn't have to do any valve adjustment or tinkering with binding rods and whatnot. All I did was adjust the valves when I assembled this by setting the crank to one of its extreme positions, top or bottom dead center. And then I set the valve rod so that it would sit flush at the end here of the valve chest. And that's, you know, what I constructed it to be like. And, well, I didn't expect it to be going that easily, I'll be honest. I made dummy cranks out of aluminium to confirm the distance between these is correct, because I don't want the pistons to sit somewhere in the middle between one end or the other. And that's it. That's all there was to it. I'm not going to go around and make all kind of detailed shots of the machine running, most of all because I don't have the lung power to do that, but also because I want to keep the details away until I have completed the other two parts here. And then of course we'll have to take the whole damn thing apart again, paint the base and have the brass parts nickel plated. So, you know, it's quite a big milestone, and I'm very happy that it is finally running after more than half a year. But yeah, there's still a lot ahead and a lot you'll hopefully be looking forward to. I am most certainly. Okay, enough waffling about. That concludes this video. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment. I'll be happy to read your opinions on this thing. And yeah, that's it. See ya. Bye.